Roberts was killed. We
Like over here.
got information that could have happened at your house.
I'm gonna go to prison.
Meet 17-year-old Bailey Forrest, a teenager who has just realized she will be spending the rest of her life in prison after murdering 50-year-old Robert Stewart. And as Bailey tries to blame imaginary friends for her crimes,
How died the person who really did it will kill me.
that act will quickly fall apart once her mom steps into the interrogation room.
All I can tell you is involved in a homicide.
What?
Now detectives have just one question. Is Bailey really as innocent as she pretends to be? Or is there much more to Robert's murder than she is letting on? Because with every clue and every lead that detectives discover, they are led to only one conclusion.
There's a piece of the puzzle that you're not telling me.
I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. And I watched his red and I ran that. What? His brain into his head.
On September 27, 2022, officers in Lubbock, Texas were called to handle something that, at face value, was pretty minor: a car blocking an alleyway. When they arrived, however, they discovered something much more sinister. In the backseat, they discovered the body of 50-year-old Robert Stewart, a grocery store worker who lived just up the road. He had been horrifically beaten, cleaned of evidence with bleach, and left in his own car. Fortunately, it didn't take police long to track down suspects. Just 2 days later, using fingerprints lifted from the vehicle, police were able to identify 17-year-old Bailey Forrest as a suspect. Now, why did police have a 17-year-old's prints on file? Well, let's just say it wasn't Bailey's first rodeo. She was swiftly brought in for questioning. The following footage was kindly provided to us by the Lubbock Police Department.
Bailey, I wanted to talk to you. I'm investigating a homicide involving somebody that you know, or at least acquainted with. His name is Robert. Robert. He's an older guy. And so just to kind of maybe talk about some things. Robert is an older guy, and he likes younger girls. And we've been investigating this for several days now. So we've been able to get into his phone account and his Facebook stuff, and so we've looked at all that, and we've talked to a lot of people, and one of the really beneficial things for us is it seems like everybody nowadays has surveillance cameras on their house, on their business, and so one of the benefits for us when we investigate stuff is that we're able to get surveillance video from all kinds of places. And forensic stuff is huge for us too. Blood evidence, DNA, fingerprints, all that stuff. And so, how do you know Robert? And I need you to be. This is incredibly important because this is serious, and so I need you to be incredibly.
Yeah, I'm feeling really bad right now. That's really sickening. Did he go by Rob?
Maybe so.
Because I think I know who you're talking about, and I met up with him 5 days ago.
Okay, where at?
My house.
Okay, did he come over?
Yeah, he came over to my house.
How did y'all meet?
We were just texting.
But how did y'all start texting?
He just started messaging me on Facebook.
On Facebook? Just out of the blue? Mm-hmm. Did you think that was weird?
Yeah, kind of.
I personally think it's weird because he's not much younger than I am. And
I wasn't making a smart choice, I understand.
No, but neither was he though either.
I'm gonna be honest, it was money. He was giving me money. We weren't really doing anything. He really likes to just hang out. He really liked to hang out sometimes. And we never we would talk video chat sometimes, but we had never met up. And then I met up with him about 5, maybe 6 days ago. I don't even remember. And he did come over. He chilled. We hung out, and I don't know who, he did leave my house though. I mean, he wasn't like.
Did y'all go anywhere?
No.
Okay, so really the only time that you ever met him is just that one time that he came to your
and
house.
And he came, somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody called him and he had to leave like quick, but he was there for like at least 30 minutes with me.
Okay.
And then he left. He said he had to go somewhere. He told them I'll be there in like 10 minutes, and he left my house. And
he didn't say who he was talking to, or?
No, I didn't really know him like that to even ask.
Yeah.
Like, who's calling you? Like,
Yeah.
That wasn't my place.
So when he first messaged you, how did he say, like, how did that start?
He basically just sent me a picture of.
There's people coming in and out, and my door keeps coming open.
He basically just sent me like a picture of money and was like, I'll give you this to just talk to me. And I was like, okay. And he just asked to video chat sometimes, stuff like that. And I mean, we didn't really like even talk really. Like we weren't close. We weren't friends really.
Yeah.
We weren't.
Bailey seems to have forgotten something. The detective literally told her right out of the gate that they had gone through Rob's messages, meaning that they know everything she's saying about the conversation she had with him are a lie. Well, not the part about exchanging money, but the part about just talking? Absolutely.
He did tell me that I wasn't the only girl he did that with. He did tell me that he met up with multiple girls. Like, that wasn't new to him. And this was very new to me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, like, you're still giving me money in my head, so I wasn't really tripping.
Yeah.
But other than that, we didn't really talk about much about, like, our love life.
So when he talked about meeting up with other girls, do you know what he was talking about, or
like I know he would sleep with them.
Okay.
I know that for a fact because he would talk about like his life with me. And the girls, he would always tell me they're of course above 18, they're like good, stuff like that. And I mean, he didn't really ever tell me too details. Like he would just be like, yeah, this girl, he would maybe show me pictures sometimes, ask if I think she's pretty, stuff like that. But
was he giving those girls money too? Mm-hmm. Did he say whether like the money was in exchange for?
Yes.
Okay, so it was.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know. One of the things about me is I sometimes like things embarrass me a little bit, even though I'm a cop, and it's hard for me sometimes to ask questions, and I don't want to embarrass you either. But some of these questions I just have to ask.
No, I mean I want to help now. Yeah, that's like insane.
Were some of the was he giving you money for? Had y'all had?
No.
Had y'all done anything?
I did. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just want you to be honest.
A hand job.
Okay.
I didn't put my mouth on him. I didn't have with him.
And that was when he came over that day?
Yes.
Okay. Did you come out of the house, or did he just come up to the...
I opened the door to him.
Okay.
That was it.
And then he came inside. Mm-hmm. Y'all never went back outside?
Not together, no.
Okay.
I mean, he went outside.
Yeah, when he left.
But not together, no.
Okay. So when y'all started talking, did he immediately start asking you about stuff?
Yes.
And did he ask you if, like, will you ask me if I give you money, or was it just... He was kind of
skeptical about it because I was 17.
Yeah.
And so he was saying he wanted to wait till I turned 18 to actually give me money. So he was giving me money for stuff he thought he couldn't, like, that would never get him in trouble. You know?
Right. What was he saying it was for?
Like, we would just talk. He would give me like $50 to just hang out with him. He would pay me for that. And that's the most I would do. Like,
Would he pay you for that?
He paid me $100.
Okay. If we can get your phone up here, would you give us consent to download those messages? Okay. Do you have a passcode on your phone? Is it a thumbprint or is it a code?
I have both.
Which one? Which one do you use most?
Well, like it's like there's a thumbprint. Then if you don't have your thumbprint, you type in the passcode.
Okay. What's the passcode?
It's 020115.
020115?
Yes.
What is that?
That is my niece's Like, she passed away on that day.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But, about my phone, I have, like, y'all can go through it, of course.
Okay.
Go through it, but can I get in trouble for, like, weed or anything if y'all are going through my phone? Because I do have...
I'm not here.
Yeah, I do have a lot of, like, I smoke.
Do you have weed at your house?
No.
Okay.
But I do smoke a lot. It's all in my phone.
I don't care if you smoke weed.
And I do have, like, videos of my brother, like, busting somebody's windows out.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
How old's your brother?
He's only 17.
Okay. Why did he bust somebody's windows out? Because he's mad at him?
I guess. I don't know.
Because he's being a boy.
Yeah.
Because boys don't think right.
Yeah.
Do they?
But I just don't want to get him in trouble either with accessing to my phone.
Is there anything else in your phone that...
There's some fight videos.
Okay, that's
like,
it.
Fought some girls.
You fought some girls?
My brother fought some boys.
Why are you fighting girls?
Because the girls be trying to pick on me and they think that I won't fight them.
Why?
Because I don't know, because I'm white or something. These girls think that because I'm white I won't fight. But what? No, we could fight.
Have you ever watched MMA?
No.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Like martial, like fight, like boxing stuff?
Like Ronda Rousey and all those.
I watched some, but like not like.
Most of those girls are white.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them.
And a lot of people think that white girls can't fight. But
so why would people think that a white girl can't fight?
Black girls think they could just top us white girls in fights.
Well, I guess sometimes they get shown up and they're proven wrong, aren't they? I guess so.
Fighting and a little Cheech and Chong in her phone are obviously the least of her worries, but given where she's going, she ought to hope she can fight. Now, Bailey mentioned her niece, and we'd be remiss not to talk about her, because though Bailey's actions are heinous, they do paint a picture of a childhood that was traumatic, and an example of how the web of dysfunction can catch so many innocent people in its grasp. Bailey's sister had a child when she was 16, and then struggled with addiction, which left her child, 4-year-old Kylie, with her aunt, and gave both Bailey's sister and Kylie's father, Justin Chisholm, visitation rights. On one unsupervised visitation, Justin killed Kylie. Bailey was 10 years old when her sister was in prison for addiction, and her beautiful niece was killed, which shaped their family forever. This doesn't excuse Bailey's actions, obviously. Her cousin Kylie's brother, who had equal struggles, has come out of the other side as a successful man. But it does show it didn't start with her, as these crimes often don't. Which may explain why the detective's kid glove-carrying approach with her gets him answers so quickly. Well, half-true ones at least.
One of the things about me, I don't really know how to be anything but, I feel like it should be straightforward with you. The reason we got a search warrant for your house is we're looking for any evidence that Robert has been in your house. And to find out if there's any blood evidence in your house. Did you know Robert is deceased?
You just told me a homicide, so I was kind of assuming.
Yeah. Robert was killed, and
like murdered.
Mm-hmm. And we've gotten information that could have happened at your house.
Okay.
Bailey, if you're 17 years old, right? The most important thing you can do is be honest. If he came over and something happened and somebody else did something, you need to tell us about it, and you need to be incredibly honest about what happened.
Will it be anonymous?
I can't say that it's going to be anonymous. I'm just being straight with you. There's very little in a murder investigation that can be honest. And honestly, like, everybody knows, like, it was fairly public. Anybody on that street saw us out there. And so people are going to know that we were at the house.
Like, will it be anonymous if I tell you what happened? Will it say Bailey Force? Because
eventually, so here's the thing. Okay, obviously you know something, and I'm gonna be really honest with you. I have seen a couple of your stories on Facebook, and you seem to be incredibly troubled since this happened. and whatever happened at the house, and I'm really praying that you'll tell me exactly what happened. It seems to really be heavy on your heart, and so I want you to tell me. And so
I'll die.
What do you mean you'll die?
The person who really did it will kill me.
They're not going to kill you because
they're on the run. They're already hiding from y'all.
Who is it? Here's a Kleenex. There are things that we can do to try to help hide your identity. If we get you Kleenex, you can wipe your eyes.
I don't want to tell somebody.
I know. Here's the thing, Bailey. The thing about people is our hearts and our minds aren't made to see the things that happened and know about these things, and so you never typically feel any better as long as you're trying to hide it all and keep it inside. That's just our hearts aren't made that way. Can you tell me who it was?
Tobias.
Who is Tobias?
I don't know his last name.
How do you know Tobias?
They said he's already on the run, that the cops are looking for him for a runaway charge right now.
Okay.
I met him through school, but he was at my house due to my friend's boyfriends.
Which friends?
Sarah and Cheyenne.
Okay.
Their boyfriends were friends with him. He came to my house.
So tell me what happened. What happened? Can you tell me? Can you take a minute?
They're gonna know I told you.
We're gonna talk to everybody. Okay.
And they're gonna lie, and I'm gonna be the only one that's bold.
Well, we have a lot of evidence already. And so,
I didn't hit him. I didn't beat him. I did not do none of that.
Did it
Tobias.
Did it happen at your house? Okay.
Tobias beat him, and we were begging him to stop. And I don't know what came over him. I don't know why he was so angry. He didn't even know him. And I don't know if it was because Tobias wanted his money or what he wanted. He wouldn't stop.
Who all was there?
It was just me and Isabella.
Okay.
And Tobias.
Okay. Isabella, the one that's there.
And she's gonna lie, but please don't tell her I told you, because she didn't do anything.
Okay.
She was so scared. We were begging him to stop. We were so scared. I thought he was going to beat us as well. And that's all she kept saying was, he's gonna kill us too. He's gonna kill us too. But he did. As soon as he did it, he left and he disappeared. Like, Tobias disappeared. Like, I can't get a hold of him. I've been trying to get a hold of him. He won't answer anybody.
Tobias is Stephen Tobias Salazar, a friend of Bailey's who was involved with one of her 4 roommates. Despite Bailey being 17, she lived in an apartment with 4 other people who were all under the age of 19. The lease was not official, and instead was under the table with the owner of the apartment, a 42-year-old man. And as you'll soon hear, renting to a bunch of crime-committing teenagers went about as well as expected.
So tell me exactly what happened and why, when Robert came over, and what happened when he came.
Okay. Tobias and Isabella knew what I did with Robert. They knew I wanted him to come over, that I was gonna get money from him.
Now, can we back up just a second? Is this really the first time that he's ever given you money?
Yes.
Have you ever met him? Is that true that you've never met him
Yes,
before?
that is true. That is very true.
Okay. So they knew. So Tobias and Isabella, are they together?
No.
They're just.
He hates her.
Oh, okay.
He hates her. And that's why we thought he was going to kill us too. He doesn't like us either. And so I told them what I was doing. I told them I'm having someone come over. I'm getting money so I can get my boyfriend out of jail. That's what I wanted to do, was bail Jay out. So I let him come over. And I'm walking him in the back room. And I thought Tobias was in the room. like the front room of my house. But he wasn't. So when we were in the living room, he he said he wanted to go get a if I could give him, because I didn't want to put my mouth on him because he told me he had slept with other girls. So he said he was going to get a, so he went back out to his car to get a, and I had went to my back room to change, and by the time, like, Isabella wasn't in there either when it happened. Like, when it first happened, nobody was in there but Tobias and him, and we didn't know that. Me and Isabella didn't know Tobias was in the living room. I had went back to
Where did y'all think he was?
I thought he was, okay. When he went outside to get, I went to my room to change. And Isabella was in Sarah's room. And I thought Tobias was in Cheyenne's room. So when I came out from changing, no, I had heard it. I heard Tobias hit him. I heard the first hit. So when I was finished changing, I went out there and I seen him on the floor.
Where was he?
In the bedroom.
Okay.
I seen him on the floor. And I immediately ran to Isabella. And I was like, trying to explain to her, but I couldn't speak.
Where was she? Where was Isabella?
She was in the Sarah's room.
Okay.
And she was like, what was that? And I was trying to explain to her, but I couldn't speak. And she was like, just trying to calm me down, like telling me what happened. And I was just pointing to the living room, and I was like, let's go look what Tobias is doing. And we went out there, and Tobias was beating him, and we couldn't get him to stop. Like, we were begging him, and I swear to God, we were begging him. If you get her to tell you, she will tell you we were begging him. And we were like this, and we were telling him, Tobias, stop, like, what are you doing? Stop. And he was like, I could see him going in his pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him going in his pockets, etc. And I knew he was looking for money. He didn't have any money on him. And after that, I don't even know, Tobias took him. Tobias drug him out of my house. Tobias took him wherever he took him. And he came back, he cleaned my house, and he disappeared.
Okay. What was he hitting you with?
It was like a big, I don't even know what it was. It was like a big wooden thing. It went to my bed.
Oh, it's part of your bed? Is it still on your bed?
No.
Where is
I
it?
don't know. He took everything. Okay. Tobias has the stuff.
What all did he take?
I know Tobias was burning it.
Okay.
So you might not find it.
Do you know where he was burning it at? How do you know he was burning it?
He told us that's what he was going to do. He was telling us, I'm going to handle it. I'm going to burn it. It's not going to come back on y'all.
Was he messaging you this?
No, like, this was in person. Like, I was screaming at him. I was like, this is my house. What are you doing to him? Like, what are you doing? We were begging him to stop. Isabella was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. And then I'm not going to lie, like, I freaked out. In the past couple of days, I've just been mute.
Okay.
Mute. I'm not going to lie, I've been keeping up with the news.
How many times did he hit him?
God, I can't tell you. He wouldn't stop. Like, he was just, I would say at least 20 times to the head.
Was he on the floor when it happened? What was Robert saying? Or what was he doing? He wasn't doing anything. What was Robert wearing?
I remember his shirt was inside out. Because I pointed that out to him when I first let him in my house. I was laughing with him. He was genuinely my friend. Not my friend, but...
Right. Yeah.
Bailey has told police 3 things so far that are true. 1. Robert was meeting up with her for sexual favors despite her being 17. 2. Robert was beaten to death with a wooden post from her bed. 3. The wooden post used to beat him was burned in the backyard of an abandoned home. But as for who did the beating and the burning, What she said is very much not true, because despite being thrown under the bus completely, Tobias's involvement in the crime was limited.
I need you to describe everything to me as good as you can, and I know that's hard. I know that's really hard for you, but I need as much detail as possible. When you say you heard the first hit, where did that happen? Did you hear?
I heard him walk in the door, and then I heard a loud, like him falling, like a loud bang. And I didn't walk out at that time. I was still putting my pants on. And as soon as I finished getting dressed, I went out there, and he was already face down on the floor. And the body just hit.
What is the floor in your living room?
It's wood.
It's wood. Like, is it like real wood, or is it like the fake stuff?
I think it's fake.
Okay. And then so once you went in there and he was down, was he hitting him nonstop? Describe all that to
He
me.
was hitting him nonstop. He was freaking out already. I don't know why. I don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't telling us anything. He was just screaming at us, and he was like, shut up, just screaming at us. And that's why Bella thought he was going to hit us too. So we were being quiet. We were trying to scream, but we didn't want to keep screaming at him.
Yeah.
And he was just repeatedly hitting him in his head.
Can you describe what the object was he was hitting with?
Like on a bed, there's like I say you have a queen big princess bed,
Mm-hmm.
and there's big posts
Like
on each corner.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and he used one of those.
Okay.
And I don't even know how he got it because it was in my closet.
Okay. Can you hold on while I step out for a second?
And if there is any way I would like my mom here.
Okay. We'll call her. How you doing, sir?
If I was a teenager, the last thing I would want on earth was my mom in the room while I was confessing a crime. Because I wouldn't be going to prison, I'd be in a grave before the police got a chance to arrest me if my mom heard these words come out of my mouth. Granted, this isn't Bailey's first rodeo. You remember the 42-year-old owner of the apartment that she called home? Well, he actually tried to kick Bailey and her roommates out for failure to pay. Instead, they robbed him, piled all of his belongings in their vehicle, and then pulled a gun on him when he caught the teen stealing. Promptly after, they moved into a new home, one that was littered with evidence of their much worse crime just a week later. Murder.
All right, well, let's go back a little bit. So, you said you hit him how many times?
Like,
How big is that piece that he was hitting me with? Like, can you show me?
it's
use your
like
hands.
this,
Okay.
a big circle, and it has like little indentions, like a circle, and an indention, big circle, indention, little circle.
Okay.
And then it just has a screw at the bottom to screw into my bed.
Okay.
And that's what he was hitting.
Like, how long is it?
It's probably like this.
Okay. All right.
And he had it like this.
Okay. Do you remember which end he was hanging
The
on?
end without the screw. Oh, he was holding the end with the screw.
Okay.
And the top was hitting him.
Okay. And then, so how long was he hitting it for? Can you remember about how long?
Probably like 10 minutes, 5, 8, 2. It was like not a long time, but it felt like forever.
Yeah. It probably felt like a lot longer. Did he hit him and then stop and wait, or
he hit
was
him
it just
and
over and
then
over and over again? Describe Robert's injuries to me.
I could see his brain.
Okay.
Tobias, when he was dragging him, I could see pieces of his head. his brain, like his head was so full.
Was there one particular area that was worse than others, or was it just?
He was laying like this, so I'm assuming right here.
Okay. So the way you're describing it, he was laying on his right side?
He was laying like face down, but like this.
Okay.
And I could see his face. I could see everything.
What about the blood?
There was blood.
Okay, where all was blood at?
All over the living room.
Okay. Like, when you say all over, are you...
There's a hole behind my mirror in the living room. That's where it happened. That's where his head was at, right up against right there. And he was hitting them, and I guess he hit the wall. So there's a hole in my wall. And then where he scrubbed so hard, there's missing paint.
Okay. Who scrubbed?
Him, Tobias.
Okay.
We didn't want to really touch anything. We were terrified. And he wasn't asking us to help him at all. He was just doing it. He was doing it all. And he was just cussing us out, telling us to shut up because we were screaming, but I don't know what he wanted us to do. I don't know what he thought we were going to do.
And you said he scrubbed so hard on the wall and the
On the floorboard, the thing right here.
on the baseboard?
Yeah, there's missing paint right behind the glass mirror in the living room. And I don't know what he was doing.
Was there blood anywhere else on the walls?
He cleaned everything spotless.
What was he using to clean?
It smelled like bleach. But I was scared to get near him. I thought he was gonna hit us. So I was trying to stay in my hallway. And I had Isabella behind me the whole time because I could hear her screaming and crying. And I had her behind me and I was trying not to let her look. But she was looking and she was seeing everything I was seeing. And I feel so bad for her.
Yeah. What was he using to clean with?
All of our stuff.
Like what stuff?
Every one of our towels, every one of our clothes, my sister's clothes, my clothes. And he took it all though. He took everything he used, everything.
And none of that is there anymore?
No.
Okay.
He took everything and he put it all in like a tote and he put it in the car with him and he left.
What car?
He was in that guy's car.
Okay.
And he put him in the car. After he cleaned everything, he had him in the car. And I guess he came back in, he grabbed the tote, he had everything in the tote. Like, he was really organized, he cleaned really good, he was really organized, like, he knew what he was doing. He came back in, he grabbed the tote, he put it in the car, and he left, and I haven't seen him since.
Okay.
Haven't
Where
heard
did you get
from
the
him.
tote?
I don't even know, one of our rooms, like, maybe my sister's using
What
it.
color was it?
It was like a dark gray.
Okay.
It was like a really big tote.
Did it have a lid on it, or?
He had like trash bags in it and the thing.
Okay. So did he put stuff in trash bags?
Yes, he
Okay.
put all the towels in stuff like that he used in trash bags.
Okay.
And that was it. Like, he disappeared. He tried to call me once yesterday because I was blowing up his phone. I was like, Tobias, have you seen the news? Have you seen what you did? Like, have you seen you killed him? Like, he's dead, Tobias. And he tried to call me yesterday and I missed it.
What did he say when you told him that?
He never was
Oh,
responding.
you messaged him. You didn't
And he
speak
was
to him.
just, no, he was reading all of my messages, but wasn't responding. And I was like, Tobias, like, you need to at least look at the news. Like, I don't know what you're thinking you're doing, but you're getting caught, bro. Like.
Clearly, Tobias isn't the only one. Inside the home, police found mountains of evidence proving that a murder did indeed happen there. There were several bloodstains on the carpet that had been poorly cleaned, but Tobias wasn't the one who tried to clean it up, despite Bailey eagerly throwing him under the bus.
Okay. Because you've been, let me tell you real quick, you've been incredibly honest. And I don't want to talk to other people, and I don't want to hear that you had a more role to play in it than you did. I need you to tell me everything.
I do. He's. I don't even know. I do know.
It's okay. You can tell me.
I'm gonna go to jail because I know all this.
What did I tell you from the very beginning? I needed you to be honest. You are not under arrest.
Yeah, but I've known for 4 days.
And when you leave here, you're going to leave here. Okay?
How am I going to leave and I've known for 4 days?
Well, because you're being honest with me right now and you're telling the truth. That's a huge thing is to be honest and tell the truth. But like I said, when we finish the interview at the very end, I'm going to ask you to swear to your statement, and I'm going to ask you to make sure that you didn't leave anything out and that you told me the truth. And I want you to be able to answer that question honestly. And so you need to tell me everything. Okay?
The last thing is I do know where he took the stuff.
Okay. Where did he take it?
I have the address.
Okay. What's the address? Whose house is that? Is there a back house? Or just a storage
It's
room?
in the outside, in the backyard.
Okay.
And it's burnt.
Whose house is that?
My mom's old house.
Okay. Did you go, hang on. Let me pass this information along to somebody. Hey, Bob, or somebody. I appreciate you telling me that, because that's important, okay? And that's the kind of things that I'm talking about, that you need to be completely honest, and I appreciate you doing that.
I have a picture of it because I do not still time.
Okay. You have a picture of what? Of the body?
No.
Where it burned? Okay. Is it on your phone? Okay, what else do you have to tell me?
I love Bella so much.
Who's Bella?
But he made her go with him.
Okay.
She didn't want to though. He made her go with him, I guess, so she wouldn't snitch or something. But to leave the car and to take the stuff.
Okay. Who drove?
Him. She told me he drove and she was freaking out and she was asking him to drop her off and he wouldn't. Like he was threatening her. But he did make her go.
I need to ask you a couple of hard questions, and we're back to you have to be 100% honest with me. Okay? If we were to find fingerprints of yours on or in his car, why would that be?
I moved the car to the front of my side door with the bypass. I did anything he told me to do.
Okay. So you drove the car.
I moved it from the front of my house to the side door.
Okay.
And that's the most I did.
Did you help him load the body?
I was out there, but I didn't touch it. Okay. She touched his ankles.
Because we're gonna get DNA from everybody.
That's fine.
Okay. And we're gonna check the car, we're gonna check the body, and if your DNA is somewhere that you haven't told me about, then it's gonna be a problem for you. And so
I did not touch the body once. And that is right hand to the man.
Okay. So
she pulled him by. She did help get him in the car, but I was blocking, making sure that nobody could see to buy it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to prison for life. can my mom come up here?
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see her before I go to prison.
What did I tell you at the beginning?
No, I know because I blocked the bias and I moved the car, and I know it's all. I watch so many criminal minds. I know.
It's not always like it is on TV.
I know that. I've had anything to do with it. I'm going down too. I already know that.
That's what you see on TV. That's not always the way it is in real life.
Fingerprints were found on Robert's car, but not where Bailey is claiming they should be. The only fingerprints that were discovered related to the crime were on the back door, where Robert's body had been hidden, and they belonged to Bailey.
So, Isabella helped. Tell me what happened to Jennifer. Bailey, be honest with me.
She didn't want to help, and that's honest.
Okay.
He was making her. He was telling her, like, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. And she went. And I stayed home. And you can ask her, like, this is honest. And I don't know what happened while they were gone. I don't know what he told her. I don't know anything that happened while they were gone, but that she freaked out so bad that she said she made him just let her off, and he left it in the alley.
Okay. He left what in the alley?
That car.
Okay. How did they get back then? Did they come back to your house then?
Isabella, no, they did not, and I went and picked up Isabella that next night.
Okay.
And I had her back at my house, and I wanted her to stay there with me in case this happened.
Okay. Now there's a piece of the puzzle that you're not telling me.
And what is that?
So you obviously you went with them, okay? Because you have a photo of them burning the stuff.
No, I did not go with them, but I was there when they burnt it. He didn't burn it then. The bias made us burn it.
Okay. How do you
The
mean?
bias wasn't there. He put it there and told us if we didn't, like, we had to go burn it. That it was at my mom's house, in my mom's backyard.
How did he know?
I don't know. I have never taken him there ever in my life. I have never took him there ever. And he was telling me it was in my mom's backyard. And so I went.
So why did you burn it?
Because I didn't want it to be in my mom's backyard.
Why didn't you just call the police?
Because I was scared he will kill me.
I know, but
He will kill me. What do you mean? Who told you to
Is
call?
this Jennifer? Jennifer, this is Detective Gerber. I'm talking to Bailey at my office. She's wondering if you can come down here. We need you to help us out a little bit. And I'll let y'all talk for a little bit, and she can kind of tell you what's going on. Do you know where you get your license plates downtown? It's
Yes.
yes, please. Yes. I can tell you it's involved in a homicide. My address is that's okay. I understand. I'm going to text you my address.
In a way, Bailey was saved by the call there, because her explanation of why she had a photo of the burned evidence after claiming that she hadn't gone with Tobias to burn it, well, it's not holding up. And you don't need a high school education to understand why.
Are there going to be any messages on your phone that contradicts anything that you say?
No.
Okay. Are there going to be messages on your phone that we can show that you're telling the truth?
Yeah. There's some that say, like, I can't believe Tobias did that, and I can't believe, like, stuff like that.
Who are the messages to?
Most likely to my sister.
Okay.
And I think the only thing I told David was everything was out of the house.
Okay. Now, it doesn't make sense to me, Bailey, honestly, it doesn't make sense to me how Tobias would know where your mom's house is.
I literally cannot tell you. Like, in that, I'm being honest, like, you can do a lie detector test right now. Like, I did not have that stuff. Like, he took it with him. Like, he wouldn't have left that stuff with me. He was scared we were gonna snitch just like we are. And he did not leave the stuff with me. He left it at my mom's. And he told me to go burn it. And I told Isabella that we should go burn it. I did tell her that we should go burn it because I didn't want it there at all. I still wouldn't want it there. Just for the reason for my mom's sanity. My mom's gonna go missing.
But I don't like it.
And anybody could have told him that house though. I live there, I hide out there, I go there a lot.
Okay.
I've brought friends there, I've had parties there. That's like my little trap house. Like, I go there a lot.
Okay.
But I've never personally brought him there.
We're not going to get any contradicting information from anybody else, are we?
You shouldn't.
Like
And if you do, then I'll just go to jail at this point.
if I talk to Tobias,
Hell no. Tobias can't say shit about me.
what is Tobias going to tell me anything different?
No. He won't even talk to you.
Are you sure? You'd be surprised how many people talk to us about stuff.
Okay, I hope he does. I hope he does. We can hope he fucking
Is
does.
he going to tell us that you helped in any way?
No. I helped block him. I moved the car for him. I did what he asked of me. I'm not gonna lie, but he didn't ask much from us.
Okay. Is he going to tell us that you got Robert to come over there so y'all could rob him?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Isabella?
No.
Okay. She's not going to tell you any of that? Okay. And you said would you be willing to take a polygraph if it came to that? That you were not involved in killing him in any way?
No, I'm not.
You
Yes.
never hit him, you never swung on him,
No.
nothing?
Yes, I can do all that.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can tell me?
Not that I can. You know, my mom's like everywhere. Oh my God, my mom. I'm going to jail, right?
I told you.
What do you mean, no?
I told you you're going to leave here today.
How?
You've been cooperating.
Oh my
Okay.
God. And Isabella's gonna be okay, maybe?
If she'll tell the truth, yes. But
She
she's got to tell. But she has to tell the truth. Okay. And that's up to her. Bailey, when we talked earlier, I told you that in Texas, if you give a false statement to the police, it's against the law. Okay? And that if you...
And I did at first, though.
Okay? No, but you've corrected everything after that. So, during our statement, during this whole time that we've talked, do you swear everything you told me is true and correct?
Yes.
Okay. Have you left anything out? Have you omitted anything that you can think of? Okay. So with that, I'm gonna end your statement. Okay. I'm gonna go get your mom. Do you want me to tell your mom what's going on, or do you want to tell her? Okay. I'm gonna bring her in here, and
Well, she can take me home
if you want her to.
after we're done all talking.
If you want her to. And listen to me, okay? I'm just gonna tell you, there are other people in here that are being interviewed. So when your mom comes in here, if you don't want people to know that you're here, y'all need to keep your voices down and keep the emotions down, okay? All right. Let me go grab your mom fast. She wanted to be the one to talk to you and tell you. Do you still want me? Do you want me to explain, or do you want to?
Yeah, that's what I want. I must have that time. I didn't tell nobody, Mom.
What?
At our old house.
What? Oh my God.
But I told them everything.
Well, I hope so.
She's been honest. She's been cooperative.
I forgive them everything, and I didn't kill him, Mom. I didn't kill him. I
You
didn't.
watched it.
And I watched his brain and everything.
What?
His brain.
Bailey, are you okay with that if I tell your mom a few more details? Okay. So, because
Oh my God.
in Bailey, there's things that I'm gonna have to tell your mom that are gonna be embarrassing to you, but she has to know the truth, and it's gonna come out anyway. Okay. Bailey was talking to a man that she met on Facebook, and this has been going on for a while. That they've been talking and messaging. Okay. He came this week, at the beginning of the week, he went to her house for favors in exchange for money. And while he was there, according to Bailey, there was another boy there, and I don't know if they were going to rob him. I don't know what the intent was, but that boy beat him to death in her house.
At our house over there?
And so they cleaned up the house. They disposed of the body. That's, if you saw the news, that's the body we found in a vehicle earlier this week.
Who was it?
It doesn't matter, honestly.
Someone we know?
No. One of the things that I need from you
Bailey!
is for some, I don't know how, but you have a house on Ash. So all the evidence was burned.
I'm so sorry.
All the evidence was burned in the backyard behind that house. Would you mind signing a consent to search? I don't know what's left. I don't know what remains, but we at least need to go photograph and collect what we can. Are you okay with that? Okay.
This is a mother realizing two horrible things about her daughter at once. First, that she was exchanging sexual favors for money. Tobias is a friend of Bailey's who was involved with one of her 4 roommates. We do have to note, however, that Bailey was below 18 when she first started talking to men, which means that those buying favors from her were breaking the law and doing something immoral, regardless of her initiating it. Someone who is underage cannot consent with an adult. It's up to the adult to know better. In this case, Minnie didn't. Secondly, Bailey's mom has realized that her daughter has been involved in a murder, the same crime that rocked their family to its core back in 2015.
No, there were some guys there. No, it happened. I didn't know. I didn't know it was happening.
I don't think she knew what was going to
I
happen.
without me knowing, we didn't know he was gonna do that. We were making him this fun.
Can you tell me the address?
Yes. I don't believe Billy would do something like that. Like I'm shocked. When you said homicide, I was just like, I definitely didn't think it was this.
Mom, I was making it stop. What is happening? Oh my God. He was making us, Mom, he was so. And he was only 16 years old. The boy.
Would you mind, Jennifer? Here's the consent to search. If you want to read that over, this is for your house. We're just going to be searching for evidence of the crime. If you'll sign up.
Oh my God, Bailey. Oh my God, this is freaking crazy. This is bullshit.
I didn't think I haven't been able to eat or sleep or breathe or anything. Oh, that's so horrible, Bailey. What the heck? Bye.
Oh God.
But you did say we can leave with her?
Yeah. As soon as we're done, I just wanted to give you all a chance to talk. I told her from the beginning that she was going to leave today and that she's not under arrest, and she doesn't believe me. And so I said her mom could come back in here. She signed a consent to search so we can download her phone because there was the photo, and then she said there's some messages on Instagram and on Facebook Messenger or just Instagram Messenger?
Instagram messages.
Okay, I think it's all the same app, but so we have an officer that's downloading that phone, and then as soon as he's done with that, he'll bring it back to me. And I'm just waiting to make sure. I told her I needed to make sure there's no surprises in the phone, and then y'all can leave.
I don't even know what to ask. What does she pay? I mean, of course.
So they're going to
So what is she facing? Accomplice murder?
There's really no, in Texas, we have the parties law here. And so if she's like, let's say if there was a setup or if she helped kill somebody, then yeah, she could be charged with murder. But just doing stuff after the fact, it could be just destruction of evidence, or I mean, there's several things. But if she's telling us the truth, then I mean, based on what she's told me, if I don't find out anything different, I don't know if the DA's office would even charge her with murder. She might be charged with for something else for not reporting a crime or for destruction of evidence. But that's a whole lot different. That's a lot different ballgame. And she's not been in trouble before, so.
Oh my God. Well, you told him everything, right? Everything there is to tell. best to be honest and cooperate.
That's what I told her from the beginning. And she's been cooperative for sure.
The detective leaves the room, allowing the two some private time to talk, if you can call it that with the camera recording their every word.
I'm not gonna make him kill me. Yeah. Probably not. You need a lawyer, but I don't have money for a freaking lawyer. I don't have money. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. No, you're not. Okay. Where did they pick you up? Did they come to your house? Oh, they came to our house. Oh, army trucks. Bust to our door. We were 8 hours in our place. Everything. The girls still weren't home. And they know.
When the detective returns, he makes good on his promise, even though it won't be for long.
I'm not telling you that at some point in the future, when we present this to the DA's office, they're not going to say we need to file charges on her for destruction of evidence or whatever that decision is on their part. Okay, our job is to gather the facts, and we write our reports and we send it all over, and then they determine that. So I'm not promising you that sometime in the future we don't call you and say, hey, they want to file on you for this, but we'll communicate. Okay, the best thing you can do is, here's my card. My cell phone number is on there. You have it also. The best thing you can do is stay in touch with me, answer my calls, return calls when I ask you to, continue to cooperate. At some point, we may show you photos of Tobias and make sure that we have the right person. And so we may have to do that. And I need you to be available. Okay? That's the biggest thing, is you need to be available to continue to cooperate.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you have any questions for me? I know you're in shock. I know this is all a lot for you to take in.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions, you can call me.
And you can call me anytime.
Okay. But like I said, as soon as we get her phone done, we'll bring it back. That way you'll have your contacts. You can message your friends or do whatever you need to do. To the left.
Ultimately, Bailey was arrested for the murder of 50-year-old Robert Stewart. She was tried as an adult and took a plea deal, pleading guilty to murder in exchange for just 20 years in prison. Despite the fact that Bailey repeatedly blamed Tobias for the murder of Robert, he was not charged. The only evidence linking him to the crime was Bailey's statements, which didn't hold up in court. Because the other suspect involved was charged as a minor, her sentencing has not been publicly released. Our thoughts are with Robert's family and anyone who has been affected by this crime.